by far the best reveal that we have ever had and may ever have in any Reacher episodes that we do.
Exactly how much danger is this job putting me in?
Gotta get out of there.
How much time do I have?
I don't know.
Reacher famously starts in a diner in season 1. Do you have any favorite diner foods?
Which one? Lemon ricotta pancakes if it's a fancy one? Regular pancakes with butter and syrup if it's not? Eggs, bacon, waffles?
Homemade biscuits?
Biscuits and gravy?
Pie.
Oranges? Pie?
Rhubarb raspberry pie in particular.
Chocolate pie, apple pie, pumpkin pie, doesn't matter. Rhubarb pie?
Pumpkin pie is good too.
All the pie, yeah. It's just like, dude, where do we get? Show me a Cheesecake Factory size menu of a diner and I'll order.
Been trying to get my hands on that pie for a while.
Ask this guy maybe.
I
go first.
How many eggs he eats a day? I'm going to make a great commercial now for the company, but I had Chipotle for the first time in my life because we don't have that in Holland. That worked out. It was a 1,200 calorie burrito. That's perfect for me.
Wow.
How do you eat like that and still look like you do?
Like this.
When I was filming in Atlanta one time, I had fried green tomatoes. I know that's maybe not classic diner, but it was so damn good, and I've thought about it a lot. And I've never had fried greens in the same way again. So yeah, if there's fried greens on a menu, I'll chuck them on a breakfast if I can.
I have a plan.
Diner foods, coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah, fill me up on the coffee a few times and some oatmeal. Pretty kind of keep it simple and lean.
I'm a big breakfast guy myself. Yeah, eggs and pancakes, I go all in.
Milk?
It is the most important meal of the day, Trey, as we know.
It is. You know, every character in Reacher has their own special ability to solve cases and beat the bad guys. Do you have any special techniques or skills in real life that the fans will be surprised to know?
So I am a black belt in Taekwondo. It has been a while. If I got into a fight, I would need it to be over quickly. Though training for Reacher certainly got my stamina back up again. But the stunt team were amazing. They don't just craft fights, they make sure the fight looks right for the character. They found that nuance even in the fights, which I think shows the fights are incredible.
Yes, the amount of calories, 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day.
That is a talent.
the
I've been
jelly
riding
roll,
horses
right?
since I was 3 years old. So I'm like waiting for someone to put me on a horse because that's basically what I want to do.
Also, have you seen her Instagram of like the gun work and the training that she does? She's like John Wick in real life.
I do enjoy the gunplay, yes.
How much ammo you got?
Not enough to cover your slow ass if you plan on running out of here.
For me, dedication. I mean, with all the eating and all the training for 15 years, it was so cool to show that off on Reacher. Take my 15 years old gym training.
Here at IMDb, we love crossovers. If Reacher could cross over with any other show, what show do you think it should cross over with?
Dexter.
Ooh.
Dexter. Well, he finds all the bad guys. Let Reacher solve it.
That would lead to a massacre of everybody, I think.
No, or let Reacher find out who's behind it and Dexter comes in. And then,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he can stay out of jail. Reacher just points Dexter, that's it.
I think you're overreacting.
You know, I'm watching Silo at the moment, which is such a fun show, and I've got pals who work on it. It's really brilliant. In a funny kind of way, maybe they're too similar, but Reacher and Julia from Silo would be kind of amazing. Reacher would do well in the Silo, or it would drive him mad because it's a very kind of limited world, so maybe not.
Everyone has to see this.
Everyone who?
Everyone.
You know, Reacher in Severance, I mean, let's just go really left field. Let's chuck him in the horrifying white-walled box office of Severance and see what happens.
Going for a walk.
What can actually work is, because they're both Amazon Prime series, is Jack Ryan versus Jack Reacher and see who the best Jack is, right? We know which one's the most jacked, but outside of that, let's have a Jack versus Jack contest.
Imagine the worst case scenario.
One thing we love is the behind-the-scenes training. What was your favorite part about the behind-the-scenes training, and maybe something that challenged you the most?
For me, it was eat, 2 hours of stunt training. Eat, sleep, 2 hours of stunt training. Eat, bodybuild training, and then eat again. And that was for 4 months straight. That's the only thing I did to prepare for the biggest fight ever.
Son of a...
I think I did a lot of research just on his military background. I think Quinn is a foe from his past that comes back to haunt him. And I think I really took on this intellectual type of approach where it's a chess game. I think as far as villains are concerned, it's kind of the masterminds butting heads in that context and trying to figure each other out. You know, I really wanted Quinn to be a formidable foe, not just in his brawn or his bruteness, but also in his mind.
everybody was giving 100% every day to make sure that it transfers to screen in the best way possible. So I had spent a lot of time with stunts. I remember going through choreography. I was so tired. One day I was coming back into my building in the lift. I was like, oh, this is about the size of where a particular fight was. And I was rehearsing the fight with an imaginary person in my head in the lift. And then I remembered there's like cameras in the lift. And then when I walked down, I'm sure they never quite looked at me in the same way again, the guys in the lobby. Such was my commitment to getting it right. I was a pariah in my building, but you know, I made sure the punches landed.
How often do you do like this?
Every so often.
You know, subtext is really interesting, right? Someone could say something, but how does it feel? What do they mean when they say it? That kind of thing. I also think there's a lot of great stuff to mine in just listening on film, watching people. I like that process of discovery, finding out things, you know, how is this person hearing this other person, you know? And taking from the environment, taking from your fellow actors and how that feeds you as well. And then playing bad guys, I think we all agree, it's just a lot of fun, man. Everything we do here is serious.
On IMDb, one of the top-rated episodes is Season 1, Episode 7, Richters Said Nothing. If you can recall anything, what did you love about filming that episode and those epic fight scenes?
I really like the finale of that season, but interestingly enough, my favorite moment is actually 207, where in the car right before Reacher gives himself up and goes in, and he actually cracks a joke, like a proper joke, you know?
This all went to you wouldn't be the last member of the 1/10 for long. They'd kill you within 24 hours.
I mean, I remember filming that. We were shooting out at this dude's mansion, like way out in the countryside, like an hour and a half outside of Toronto. I think that was the episode where we got in the fight inside the house with like the crowbar and the vase and the coffee table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember telling the guy that I was working with, I said, when you get the vase, the sugar vase, hit me as hard as you can. That thing better shatter like super hard. And when he hit me, I was a little starry-eyed, you know. I was like, God dang, that hurt. And I remember I went to the bathroom just to see like what I was like, what? And blood started pouring out of my beanie. And I went to my stunt guys and I was like, dude, the sugar glass, look what the sugar, like, and they'll go, oh yeah, mate, like, you know, the sugar glass will like really mess you up. That thing, it's no different than the real thing. I was like, why did you guys tell me? I told him to hit me as hard as he possibly could with the vase, so it shattered. So my favorite episode is episode 1 of season 3.
No spoilers.
By far the best reveal that we have ever had and may ever have in any Reacher episodes that we do.
You just figured that out?